Hello and welcome to Duck Adventures, the game about being a duck. There are a total of 30 levels. Um, this might be like one of those games that I actually potentially can finish in one video. I say potentially, it's really like a guess more than anything. I mean, it could be possible though. Little duck has got a full tummy. Or he's just like overweight. I'm not really sure. Or why is the duck blue? That seems kind of weird too. Oh. Never understood why people like choose ducks over the superior birds known as the emu. I feel like, I mean, like, because they fought the Australians in one. I mean, it's pretty rad, right? Thanks for the help. I owe you. Oh, you're welcome, whatever you are. I don't know what it is. What the hell? Alright, so we get a mushroom. Another one, and turret that is shooting at us? What? Okay, I understand why there's... The title of this level is What the Hell, because, I certainly wasn't expecting to be shot. I was kind of wondering, like, how this was gonna, like, kind of improve with... Not improve, but how things would change, like, difficulty-wise, considering it's been fairly straightforward so far. Huh. That works surprisingly well. Anyway, so, like, today, I'm theoretically gonna go eat all the, bacon I can possibly eat at the local Golden Corral. I don't know for sure it's gonna happen, but, I asked my girlfriend yesterday if she would like to go. Because now that she started working, she's, waking up a little bit earlier on the weekends. And, you know, so we could theoretically go have breakfast of all-you-can-eat bacon. I mean, obviously you have other stuff. She's more of a biscuits and gravy person, but I myself, I just want the bacon. Although I would get eggs too. I don't know where we would go afterwards. Maybe Costco. I do like to go to Costco. Yeah, I'm mostly just really trying to distract myself this morning because I had a night full of nightmares. I can't get away from them, man. You know, you would think that, like, after 20 years of experiencing some pretty traumatic events that your brain would just, I don't know, give you dreams of something else. Yeah, but instead it's just the opposite. My brain just keeps giving me these really terrible dreams, and it makes it so hard to, like, play things, at times, because, you know, I can't concentrate, because, like, my head is stuck, somewhere, and then, you know, again, it just feels like I'm often playing games to serve as a distraction, which isn't incorrect. You know, the games are certainly a distraction from, the things in my head, but it's not, like, what I really want. I want to play games to have fun. I chose this one today because it looked like just something that would be, well, relatively simple, I guess. Nothing too difficult, something I could just kind of play without thinking about too much. Maybe think about the bacon that I'm theoretically going to eat, but aside from that, like, you know, not really a whole lot of other stuff. So far, though, I know it's a very simplistic platformer, but, you know, it's... I guess I'm not big enough for that. I know it's a very simplistic platformer. Kind of reminds me of the old mobile games that you might play that were, you know, dang. They were pretty easy. You would play them while you're waiting to get, you know, like on an oil change or waiting for the doctor to see you. You know, stuff like that. It just always bothers me. You know, I don't know what it is. Like, it's like, oh, please show up 15 to 30 minutes early for your appointment. Alright, cool. And then the doctor will see you an hour from now. Oh, why show up so early? Or my favorite, when your appointment is supposed to be a phone call, and they forget to call you. And then they act like it's somehow your fault that you didn't call them, and it's like, no, you guys said you would call me, so... On an unrelated note, my girlfriend suggested that I'm going through an existential crisis yesterday. I think the argument there is just that I'm struggling to figure out kind of like what to do with myself. Because I registered for the Pacific Crest Trail, which start in March, and you know, it's something that we had talked about me doing. Well, I'm not using a... Well, I guess I could have used a controller this whole time? I don't even know what that just did. Anyway, it's something that I had talked about doing when I first met her. The idea of me doing the Pacific Crest Trail or the Appalachian Trail, it was something that was very real. And, you know, I registered for the PCT this year, and it was like, alright, well, maybe I'll do it. But yeah, I haven't made any progress with actually just determining if I'll actually do it, because I don't have an answer for myself as to why I want to do it. I did find a backpack yesterday that is appropriately sized, so if I wanted to, I could take my Steam Deck with me, which probably seems a little bit weird. There's a lot of like unnecessary weight. But one of my fears is that I will, you know, be bored. You know, at certain places, at certain times, like if I'm taking a break, if I have a short day because of weather, or you know, because I'm tired, any number of reasons. And it's like, well, what am I going to do with my time? I could write. You know, that's a thing that can be done, but it's not really going to, you know, what if I don't have a lot to write about? Or I don't want to doodle? And then I thought, you know, why don't I take my Steam Deck with me? So it's something I'm very much considering, that if I actually do it, I'm going to take my Steam Deck. And I did, like I said, I found a backpack that I'm pretty positive, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive will actually fit it perfectly. Or not perfectly, but I mean, my Steam Deck will fit in it, and that's all that I need. And yeah. And then I was thinking about it, and like, I can't think of any people that I've seen hike the PCT or the Appalachian Trail, or really any of some of the trails that are long distance, and then pull out a Steam Deck and be like, oh, you know, here I am in the mountains, and look at me, I am playing a game on my Steam Deck. So as somebody who likes to play games and, you know, show those off to the world on YouTube, especially like indie games, you know, like this game right here. Like, I mean, how many people know about this? That it exists? I don't know. I mean, I found it. by happenstance when I was, I don't know, doing stuff, I guess. Anyway, the point is, I feel like it could be potentially something that would be beneficial for, multiple people. I guess that's like the big thing. I just have to find a reason to, not necessarily, I need to find something that convinces me that it's a good idea to do, because the problem is I don't know why I want to do it. I think that mostly the reason is I just want to run away from my problems, mental health-wise. Because nothing seems to work that I've been doing, taking medicine, therapy, trauma skills. Yeah. And when something does work, I just kind of embrace it as if, like I'm addicted to it in a way. And then it works until it doesn't, and I'm in the same boat. So I don't know, this is just like one of those things where I'm like, oh, this might be, this might be the answer to my problems. It might work, well enough to, I don't know, at least give me like a little bit of a reprieve for a while. I need to find a place that I can go and do like a smaller hike, I guess. My girlfriend and I have discussed me doing the Catalina Trail, another place that I would be able to take my Steam Deck. And it actually, that is a short trip. It's like 3 days. The biggest reason I haven't done it is because I have a stupid appointment, so I can't do it. But I'm thinking she's very right, and that would be an excellent idea. It's a good way for me to try my camping setup that I have, and in theory it would work really, really well. The only downside is a little bit more on the expensive side to do all that, because you got to pay for the boat to get there, and whoops. All that stuff, and it just doesn't, I don't know, aside from like having like the campground setups and everything, there's a lot of positives for it, but I don't know that I'm actually wanting to do it that way. It would just be easier to find like another place to camp around me, I guess. And then there's actually some places that are near me that I could camp, but I mean, like, they're places that I've been to like a billion times. I want to do something a little bit different. And part of it is I want to have a situation that somewhat emulates what I would be doing on the PCT, where it's kind of a longer hiking trip and everything. But, well. Doesn't really matter. Figure it out at some point. I'm not supposed to be thinking about all that right now anyway. I'm just supposed to be playing as a duck and trying to finish these levels. I like that this is Donkey Kong themed, I think. I died. Still trying to get past here. I don't normally make content on the weekends. Try not to. I think it just... I just kind of wanted to. Anyway, this video, depending on what happens... Oh, God. It depends on what happens. If I'm able to actually finish this, then cool. I mean, I'm over halfway, and based on the, based on the amount of time it's taken to finish most of these levels, I feel as though this should be something that I could finish within 30 minutes. I'm just having a real bad time with, making some, kind of awful decisions. Alright, there we go. It's a timing situation. I should point out this game's on sale on Steam at the moment. You can get it for like $1, I think. Like 80% off. And I would say it is very much well worth the $1 that you would pay for it. I mean, it is a very simplistic platformer. But it's very cool. I don't like this part. I think there's a good chance that I will give up on this level if I have to try extra hard to complete it. Because I don't really, like, I don't understand. I mean, I've seen lots of, okay, good, that was over. Man, what? Come on. Yeah, the mirror levels are gonna be enough, are gonna be like what makes me stop playing. I just... Yeah, I definitely don't enjoy levels like this, and they're not something to the point that I would... I don't know, like, I understand that there's, like, an allure to, there's an allure to games that have you do this, yeah, I don't... Yeah, I don't care for those kinds of levels, so I'm just gonna quit. This is gonna be where I give up on the game. Duck Adventures, it's pretty cool up until the mirror levels, which I don't enjoy those at all, so I'm not gonna put myself through that. Not on a Sunday morning. And goodbye. The link is in the description. I do encourage you to check it out. I do like it. It is a very nice little platformer. It just... that stuff's ridiculous. Alright, goodbye.